Most of the pain you carry right now isn't coming from the outside. It's not from what someone said. It's not from what someone did. It's coming from you, from what you expected to happen, from the way you thought things should go, from the version of life you were holding in your head that never actually played out. We don't talk about that enough, how most of our suffering isn't from reality. It's from the gap between what is and what we wanted it to be. You expected people to understand you. You expected things to work out. You expected the universe to reward you just because. You expected that if you gave it your all, life would at least meet you halfway. But it didn't. And now you're stuck in that space between what you wanted and what actually is. And you're hurting. But not because of life, but because of the story you wrote about how life should unfold. You're not hurting because things didn't go your way. You're hurting because you believed they had to. And I'm not saying that to be harsh. I'm saying it because I've done it too. Because most of us do. We take a disappointment, a missed opportunity, an unmet expectation, and we let it narrate our lives. We turn it into a belief about ourselves. I'm cursed. I'm so unlucky. I'm always the one left behind. I must not be worthy. I'm just not enough. But that's not truth. That's you hurting you. You set up expectations on people, on timing, on outcomes. And then when reality doesn't follow your script, you punish yourself for it. You internalize it. You make it personal. And slowly, quietly, you become the main source of your own suffering. And I get that. Letting go of expectation feels like letting go of hope. But it's not. It's letting go of the illusion that life owes you something. That things have to unfold exactly how you imagined in order to be okay. Because here's the truth. Life doesn't follow your plan. People don't behave how you want them to. Outcomes don't arrive on your desired schedule. And none of that means something's wrong. It just means you're human, living in a world that is unpredictable, that is unfair. But you, the way you speak to yourself, the way you carry yourself through all of it, that is within your control. So instead of trying to control everything around you, focus on the one thing you actually can. How you show up for yourself when things don't go your way. Because what happened to you and the pain you feel, that is real. But the suffering, the dragging it out, the self-blame, that's a choice. That's just you hurting you. And it doesn't have to be that way. You can have a rough day without turning it into, I'm failing at life. You can feel rejection without turning it into, I'm just unlovable. You can face disappointment without turning it into, nothing ever works out for me. You're allowed to feel it, but stop building your identity around it. Healing doesn't come with guarantees. There's no moment where the universe stops and hands you a medal just for trying. No one owes you clarity or closure. And that might sound harsh, but it's actually freeing. Because if no one owes you anything, then you stop waiting. You stop expecting someone else to fix what's broken. And that's when things shift, because now it's in your hands. you get to decide what kind of voice lives in your head. You get to decide how you respond when things fall apart. Like, no, this moment isn't what I wanted, but I'm still here. I'm still trying. This didn't go how I planned, but that doesn't mean I'm a failure. By doing that, you're not pretending that everything's fine. And you shouldn't. You should be honest with yourself. But you're choosing not to make things harder by turning on yourself and saying, I'm not going to let my inner voice become my enemy. Because that voice is with me everywhere. And if I don't take care of it, if I don't challenge it, retrain it, soften it, I'll spend my whole life waging a war against myself. And I've done that long enough. And there are already enough difficulties out there. I don't need to be one more thing I have to survive. So here's the truth. You might not be able to control what happens, but you can stop hurting yourself with the way you respond to it. You can drop the expectations. You can quiet the judgment. You can start choosing the kind of voice that helps you move forward instead of the one that keeps you stuck. Because when you stop blaming other people, when you stop waiting for someone or something to change, you realize it's just you now. Your thoughts, your reactions, the way you talk to yourself. And if you're honest, that voice has been shaping your life more than anything or anyone else. The only one hurting you now is you. And that means the one who can stop it is also you.